was your team missing today?
I think we clearly didn't perform well today. I think we played against a very good Bournemouth team that we know can make it difficult for any team in the league. They played to their strength. They did that very well. We didn't handle it well. We knew exactly what they came with. We trained for it. We just didn't handle it well enough in terms of the balls behind and the second ball game and the duels in the middle of the park. And then I think that's the defensive side of it. On the offensive side, we struggled to find good enough solution to how can you say get through phase 1 and 2, so we could get up there and then put a bit of pressure on them. We only did that in the last 15, where we put good pressure and we could have equalized, but I think over the game it was fair that Bournemouth won.
So it felt like that lack of creativity until those final minutes. I mean, obviously that will be partly addressed by Xavi Simons coming in. Is that something you'd like to try and address in the last couple of days of the window as well?
I think it's fair to say that we also didn't defend it as well as we should do, and we have done in the first 3 games. So that I'm quite confident we'll come back to defend well again. But that could have helped massively. Of course, I would say the creativity, yes, that's something. I think that's also why we signed Simons, of course, to have an extra offensive player. But I also think on the day, with all due respect to our front 4 players, none of them hit a high level. And that happens sometimes, very rare. That's I don't want to say it's okay, but it's natural.
Very quickly, any concerns with Dominic Solanke's ankle? Is it saying he should be back after the international break?
I'm hopeful that he will be back after the international break.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey.
Just adding on Solanke, does that mean, or could it mean that you look for a striker in the final days? You didn't have a natural striker to bring on today when you were a goal down?
No, but I will not say that particularly. I think to have the 3 strikers in a window in a squad can also cause a problem. They can only play one at a time. So it's a fine balance. I'm not saying we will never go for another striker another time, but I think I'm happy with Dom and Richie.
The fans booed at half time and at full time. Could you understand that? Are you comfortable with that?
I prefer them not to boo, but I understand it was not a good performance today, and they have high expectations, which is absolutely fair. And I think, let's say we performed even better, and you can still lose a football match today. I don't think we hit the level we should. I think the players gave everything, and then that's the foundation, and put the heart out there. But football-wise, we didn't hit a top level today.
Hi Thomas, I'm sure you knew that Spurs were far from the finished article, but obviously some fans after last weekend at Man City would have been getting excited. Does kind of today just show that there is work to do to make this squad the level that you want it to be?
Yeah, but it's not about only making the squad the level. It's also for us to not manage, but play different games. It's one game against City, one kind of football, different kind of football against Burnley. Bournemouth is a completely third kind of football. And all kind of footballs you need to be able to perform against. And today we struggled with it.
Just with Xavi Simons, I mean, how excited are you to sign him? And where do you see him fitting into this squad? Obviously, he's a very versatile player.
Yeah, very excited, very happy that we signed him. I think it's a great signing from the club. He can play 10 and he can play left winger. That's the 2 main positions.
Hi, Thomas. Just on Dom's injury, is there any reason why it sort of resurfaced?
Why is what?
So because it's related to the ankle injury he had in pre-season, right?
Yes.
He came back. Now he's injured again.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just taking a little bit longer time. It's easier. It's not like he re-injured it again. So you can say if you have a muscle injury, that you can maybe re-injure. It's nothing to do with that. It's not progressing as quick as we hope for. But we are still positive about that it can be solved in the next 2 weeks.
Obviously lost today, but how do you reflect on your first 3 league games in charge of Spurs, and have you got any plans for the international break?
I think 2 good performances and 1 bad. So I would like to avoid bad performances. I think the lower level was too low today. So that's what we need to raise. I think again work ethic and character in the team was good, but I think we lacked some football bits.
Final one, please, Tom.
Thomas, a slightly obvious question, but when you've got a game like that where you're struggling to break them down, what can Xavi bring with his skill set?
I think he can bring on a day where I can say our structure building up and all that, because it's not only about that. Then sometimes you need a player that can do something a little bit out of nothing, go past the player, produce a cross, a short pass with that extra quality that you need on the day, and that's what I think he can bring.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.